Testing, testing, testing. Can y'all hear me? I'm going live. I should have made a post on my YouTube, but I didn't because this was like, I knew I was going to, I didn't know I was going to go live, but maybe next time I'll make a post so my people know I'm going live. They know every Saturday night I do a scary video. But tonight's scary video is going to be like last weekend where I did a live stream and I just watched scary videos. So that's what we're going to do. Let's check the volume. Volume good. I'm going to wait for some people to get in here before I start because I did not give anybody a warning that I was doing this. So hopefully their notifications are on. Make sure you guys, all my people, make sure you guys turn your notifications to all, because I know YouTube like automatically just does the second one, which isn't all notifications. You have to physically click on it and click all, so that way anytime I go live or post something, you'll get my notification automatically. So make sure y'all do that now for me, please, so that way you get all my notifications. And y'all don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe also if you haven't already. Let me go ahead and make a post. Jesus, I could not spell tonight. I said hope on if you can. Let me go ahead and light my candle. Hey Chantel girl, welcome to the live. I know I should have let you guys know, but I decided last minute. I was like, you know what? Let me do a live tonight. Because I did a live, I think it was last weekend. Maybe, I think it was last weekend I went live. And it was a lot of fun. I didn't have that many people in it, but it was still fun because I like interacting with you guys. And, I let you guys choose like what videos you wanted me to watch, and it was a lot of fun. Because like when I just do the regular videos, I'll just be, talking to myself and whatnot. I got a new candle too. I think I'm gonna start making my own candles, you guys. Because I love candles. And I swear I could make better candles. I know I could. This one's from Walmart. It's a Mainstays. They don't have like the best smell. They smell good, but they're not like real strong. My favorite candles are the Bath and Body Works, because those ones are really strong. It used to be Yankee Candle, but anymore, I had a Yankee one at Christmas time that was gifted to me, and it was a Christmas cookie scent, and it smelled good, but it didn't, it just didn't fill up like the room. Now when I get my fall candle from Bath and Body Works, I always like the I think the last one I got, it was like butter pecan waffles or something, and it smelled so good. Now, I don't want to butcher the name. Is it Nakoma? Did I say that right? I'm so sorry if I didn't. Hello, Nakoma, right? Is that how you say it? Beautiful name. Never watched one of your lives before, but love your commentary and videos. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Oh, you're good. I just started. So you guys are good. You're just getting the beginning of it. Yay, I said it right. Good. I know I hate that. If I do a shout out and butcher your guys' names, I feel so bad. Tonight, you guys, I was going to wait a little bit till some more people came in, but honestly, I think I had like 2 people last time, and it was still fun. You're welcome, no problem. I have a 6-year-old too. My youngest daughter is 6 years old, actually. She just turned 6 in June. Her name is Eskyla, and it's spelled Eskyla. And a lot of people, because I call her Skyla for short, and a lot of people could think I'm saying Skylar. And I'm always like, no, it's Skyla. Alright, you guys. I'm going to go ahead and get started. Tonight, let's see which one. Let's start with this one first. This one is people who recorded their last moments, okay? And this is Chilling Scares. So shout out to his channel. We're going to go ahead and do this one. Let's start, you guys.
Ivan Lester McGuire was a 35-year-old skydiving expert who lived in the small town of Franklinton, North Carolina. He worked as a skydiving cameraman at the now-defunct Franklin County Sports Parachute Center, where his job was to capture photos and videos of clients who wanted their skydive jumps recorded. He He'd been doing this every day for years, and April 2nd, 1988 was no different. Unfortunately, what began as just another routine workday would end in a sudden, irreversible tragedy. The day began smoothly, with Ivan successfully completing 2 dives by late afternoon. But it was an unusually busy Saturday, and before the sun could set, he was called in for a 3rd jump. He was already exhausted by this point, but didn't want fatigue to get in the way of his job, so he agreed to the dive. The plane took off from the runway located right next to the sports center, and within just 15 minutes, it was soaring 10,500 feet in the air. After reaching this desired altitude, Ivan jumped first, making sure to keep his helmet-mounted camera pointed towards the client and their accompanying skydiving instructor. What you're looking at right now is a part of the footage that he captured. A few seconds after the jump, the other instructor opened his parachute, which was Ivan's cue to open his own. But when he reached for his ripcord, it wasn't there. Panic set in as he frantically disregarded getting a good shot and searched his body for the ripcord, hoping it was just stuck somewhere. And that's when he made the horrifying discovery. He wasn't wearing a parachute at all. And since the other instructor had already opened his parachute, he couldn't help Ivan in any way either. After realizing his situation, the only words that came out of Ivan's mouth were, "Oh my God, no." The footage then became blurry as Ivan sped up to 150 miles per hour, or over 240 kilometers per hour. He crash-landed in a wooded area near the runway and likely passed away the instant he hit the ground. When rescue workers found his body, his camera equipment and the VHS tape he was recording on were broken into multiple pieces. Fortunately, investigators were able to splice together enough working sections to get a good picture of what happened before he jumped. They were able to rule out both foul play and the possibility that Ivan had intentionally chosen not to wear a parachute. But if that's the case, how could a seasoned expert with over 800 successful skydives under his belt simply forget to put on his parachute? Unfortunately, none of the evidence the investigators were able to gather answered this question. But given his circumstances, a few popular theories have emerged that offer possible explanations for what might have gone wrong. The first of which is that this incident was the result of nothing more than ill-fated complacency. As I mentioned earlier, Ivan had already completed 2 jumps that day and was exhausted before getting on the plane for the 3rd time. Maybe he assumed he was completely geared up, when in reality he was missing the most crucial piece of equipment. However, if he wasn't wearing anything on his shoulders, someone around him would have almost certainly noticed before the jump. Which brings us to the second and more likely possibility. The incident happened because of his camera equipment. You see, unlike today where a tiny action cam is all it takes to film a skydive, back in the 1980s, recording that footage required bulky camera gear that had to be worn in a backpack. There's a chance Ivan and the others around him mistook this camera bag for the parachute and didn't realize the truth until it was too late. That said, while Ivan wasn't fortunate enough to survive, the footage of his accident stands as a sobering reminder for skydivers to always double, even triple check their gear.
Could you imagine, you guys, jumping out like he didn't even know it either. Jumping out of a plane and that's your last time? Oh my God. Oh, that is so sad. I feel terrible for him. He was just tired. That's what it was. Because it said he already did. Like, he worked the whole day. And that's his job, jumping out of an airplane. And so he did it probably over and over. They said he did it 2 times. But imagine the amount of time it takes to, you know what I mean? You got to go back. Then you got to go miles away and get back to the airplane, wherever you land. Then you got to get back in the car. Then you got to drive to that spot. Then you got to get on the airplane. So it may have been 2 times, but this would have been his 3rd, but it took all day probably. You know what I'm saying? Like, just the distance wise and like just everything, that it just took all day. So he was probably tired. That's what happened. And he was just trying to get the shit over with so he can go home, and he jumped out. But could you imagine? That's like leaving your house. And I literally did it today and was like, oh shit, I left my car keys, and turning around and going back in and getting your car keys. But imagine jumping out of an airplane and not being able to fucking turn around and go get your parachute. The feeling of that gut saying, oh my God, imagine that. That is so terrible. Oh my God, that's awful.
On the 15th of January 2023, Yeti Airlines Flight 691 took off from Kathmandu's Triphuvan International Airport at around 10:30 a.m. It was a domestic flight headed for the Pokhara International Airport, located roughly 124 miles or 200 kilometers west of the takeoff location. Things started off just as everyone hoped, with the plane taking off, climbing, cruising, and even descending without any issues. And as it was about to land at the Pokhara airport, one of the passengers started live streaming on Facebook from within the cabin. This passenger was a 25-year-old Indian man named Sanu Jaiswal. He was an adventurous young man who loved nothing more than exploring new places with his friends and experiencing their beauty firsthand. This time he had traveled to Nepal as a tourist with 3 of his close friends. And after enjoying Kathmandu to its fullest, the 4 of them were headed to Pokhara to experience paragliding.
He
was excited for the upcoming adventure and wanted to share this moment with his entire social circle, which is why he started streaming.
That's why
what none of his viewers knew, however, was that this was going to be the last time they would see Sanu alive. Because just a minute after he started streaming, the situation took a terrifying turn as the camera became disoriented and the laughter turned to screaming. What followed was an extremely loud explosion. Somehow the phone stayed intact and continued streaming everything to Sanu's friends and family, but all they could see at this point was nothing short of horrific, with the entire camera feed getting covered in raging flames, and worst of all, the screaming suddenly coming to a halt. Something had gone horribly wrong, and it wasn't long before people found out exactly what. Flight 691 had somehow crashed into the riverbank a few hundred meters away from the airport. The crash also caused the remaining fuel to ignite, so by the time the rescue workers arrived on the scene, there was nothing left. The crash and the resulting fire had taken the lives of the 4 crew members and the 68 passengers.
68?
Sanu was among these casualties, as he unknowingly recorded his own final moments with no idea of the tragedy that was about to unfold.
Yeah.
The only silver lining in this accident was that the plane barely missed the populated area right next to the river, which would have likely doubled, if not tripled, the losses. As for how things went so horribly wrong when the rest of the flight had been relatively smooth, a months-long investigation concluded that it was mostly due to human error. You see, the flight was originally supposed to land on runway 30, but for some unknown reason, the pilot requested to land on the indirect runway 12. Now, the co-pilot, Anju Kariwada, was under training at the time, so it's possible the pilot requested the alternative route to teach her how to land at an awkward angle. Unfortunately, while the plane was turning, she misinterpreted a command and accidentally switched both engine propellers to the feathered position. This resulted in the engine stalling, the plane losing control, turning over, and crashing into the riverbank.
Oh my god.
Put simply, a single unfortunate mistake cost the lives of dozens of people and uprooted the lives of hundreds of family members.
So,
on June 16, 2013, 29-year-old Yevgeny Titov noticed a demolition happening near his work in Lipetsk, Russia. He was on his lunch break and had plenty of time to admire the work being done. So he took out his phone and started recording the demolition. Unfortunately, watching this demolition was about to become the worst decision of his life. Now, I should mention that Yevgeny was being as cautious as he could. He was standing at least twice as far from the building being destroyed as the 2 men in front of him. Yevgeny was also standing off to the side, since given the demolition method, the debris looked like it was going to fall towards the excavator. Tragically, that is not what happened. As the excavator pulled the wall beyond its tipping point, it didn't detach cleanly and rotated mid-air, sending massive bricks and other debris hurling toward Yevgeny. And while the men standing nearby were nearly missed, Yevgeny wasn't so lucky. He was thrown to the ground by flying debris, with the impact leaving him critically wounded while others rushed over to help. Paramedics were called and rushed him to the hospital. Sadly, it was too late. Yevgeny had suffered multiple complex fractures, damaged organs, and serious brain trauma. He passed away shortly after reaching the hospital, leaving his wife and 3-year-old daughter behind. All because he wanted to watch a building being demolished from what he believed was a safe distance. The company in charge of the demolition was charged with criminal negligence for failing to establish an effective perimeter around the worksite, with the video Yevgeny captured serving as a crucial piece of evidence. However, no legal penalty.
Well, tell me this though, why didn't the jackasses behind him say, "Hey dude, back up a little bit, what are you doing?" Or the dude on the excavator, like why didn't he say, "Hey, get the hell out of the way, are you retarded?" Like at least say that, what the hell?
Could rewind time or erase the damage that had already been done. 23-year-old Helen Wendy Nyabuto moved from Kenya to Canada on a 10-year study visa when she was just 20 years old. By 2022, she was close to completing her education while also working as a nurse and a personal support worker in the Toronto area. Things were going well for Helen, but things took a tragic turn in August of 2022 when a single accident wiped out everything she had worked so hard to build. She was hired as a personal support worker by someone living in the small town of Chatsworth, Ontario. She decided to rent a room in the only motel in Chatsworth to accommodate this job and started living there. The place wasn't too shabby, but the thing that caught Helen's eye was the motel's outdoor swimming pool. So on August 8, she found enough free time to go for a swim while also live streaming her experience on Facebook. She had the pool all to herself, and it was every bit as peaceful and relaxing as she'd hoped. However, just as she was starting to enjoy swimming, disaster struck. About 10 minutes after getting into the pool, she decided to swim toward the deep end. Unfortunately, just seconds after entering the deep end, she lost control and began drowning.
What?
She desperately called for help with the little air she had left.
What?
Tragically, there was no one to hear her. After struggling in the water for nearly a minute, Helen lost the fight and passed away just outside the range of her phone's camera, which continued streaming everything live on Facebook. Her last words stating, "Let me enjoy some water," took on a much darker meaning as her live viewers waited for someone to notice Helen. However, she remained unnoticed for nearly 3 hours until 2 other guests finally arrived at the pool and made the heartbreaking discovery while the live stream was still going. But these guests couldn't even believe what they were looking at first.
Why is there just a dead person in their life?
I know, that scared the when I got it. I think it's a poodle or something.
Oh my god. Them people didn't even know that was a person. Or they literally said it. One of the dudes said, "Why is there a dead person in here?" I think they didn't really understand, like, it really is a dead person in there. My thing is, could she not swim? What the hell did she get in the pool for without, like, flotation devices if she couldn't swim? That's what I don't understand. And why would you swim to the deep end if you can't swim? What? I don't understand this. This was so preventable.
That looks so realistic.
I know. I got in and I was like, is it somebody? Walk over there. Just walk over there.
Like, what if it's actually somebody dead? Because I'm not even trolling. That looks way too real.
They eventually realized the truth and immediately contacted the motel management. By the time someone checked on Helen, she was long gone. The livestream helped prove that this was nothing more than a terrible accident, though that did little to soften the blow for her family. As her father stated, "I watched the video, I cried, it's terrible." What made the tragedy even more devastating was that Helen was the sole breadwinner for her family. Without her, they couldn't even afford to bring her body home to Kenya. Fortunately, when the story made headlines, the internet came together and raised over 66,000 Canadian dollars to cover her funeral expenses and help her family in their time of need, giving a somewhat bright ending amongst an absolutely tragic situation. Armin Schmieder was a 28-year-old Italian man with a love for extreme sports. He originally started with skydiving and performed countless jumps across Europe. But as time went on, he started getting bored of skydiving and wanted to try something even more extreme. So, sometime in 2015, he switched from skydiving to wingsuit base jumping. Learning a brand new sport, especially one as dangerous as wingsuit base jumping, was quite risky. But Armin managed to pull through and became quite proficient at it in just 1 year. What he didn't know, however, was that his luck was about to run out. On the 26th of August 2016, Armin climbed to the summit of Mount Kangersteg in the Swiss Alps. On this day, he wanted to livestream his adventure, which started with him putting on the equipment and getting ready for the jump. But since he didn't have any streaming-capable action camera or a secure mount for his phone, he came up with an alternative solution, where once he was fully geared up, he told his viewers, "Today you fly with me," and put the phone in his pocket. All his viewers could see now was the darkness inside of his pocket, with some light bleeding through the fabric. But the audio was still clear enough to understand what was going on, like Armin counting down and making the jump.
Slide.
Things seemed to be going as expected. However, about 20 seconds after he made the jump, his phone captured the sounds of Armin screaming, crashing into the mountainside, and rapidly rolling down the steep terrain. The fall ended with Armin landing in the middle of a cow pasture, now being completely silent. His viewers quickly contacted the authorities, who spent the next few hours looking for him.
That is
Unfortunately,
so sad.
by the time they found him, it was already too late. Armin had succumbed to his injuries and passed away. And while the Swiss authorities never released the true cause of his death, whether it was equipment failure or pilot error, at the very least, he died doing what he loved.
Wait, I don't understand the wingsuit things. Like, is it just, how the hell do you land? Do you still have a parachute? That's my question. Like, could he not pull out his parachute when things were getting weird and he just like pulled it out? Isn't that what's on his back? What? I don't understand that. Like, how do you land? And what could have possibly went wrong if he's just in a wingsuit and has a parachute? I don't understand. I need to know what the hell happened to him.
Tevye Pustio was a 29-year-old pop singer in Romania. He was described as one of Romania's rising music stars and was building a bigger following with each passing year. Unfortunately, before he had the chance to make it big, his career was abruptly cut short on August 15, 2020. He was riding through the city of Ploiesti in a car with his wife behind the wheel. And as they were making their way through the city, Tevye decided to live stream his travel from his phone. This stream was just him smoking, listening to music,
Thank you, Predator
smiling,
Hunters.
and having
Thank
plain
you
fun.
so much.
But
Shout
then
out
a
to
few minutes into the
you.
stream,
Thank
his
you
wife
for the
stopped the car at a crossing of
$2.
sorts. She looked both ways before driving forward, only for the stream to suddenly cut off, with Tevye screaming in horror being the last thing viewers witnessed. As it turned out, the
You
two
guys
were
are the
crossing
best.
a
Thank
railway
you.
line. And while his wife did look both ways, she somehow missed the train barreling towards them. By the time they noticed, it was already too late. Their car was wrecked completely, resulting in Tevye tragically losing his life. What's crazy is that just a month before this crash, Tevye made a Facebook post stating, "One day the wrong train will take you to the right destination." His wife miraculously survived, but sustained several critical injuries. She was rushed to the hospital and put on life support, though I wasn't able to find any.
Oh my god. Y'all, the power of words is insane. Like, I've seen that watching all these videos, and I've came across that so many times that people like speak it into existence and the shit will happen. Like, that's why they say, what is that? Something about the power of the tongue, and like, you should watch what you say. I tell my kids that all the time. Like, even if they're playing around, I'd be like, hey, don't say that, because I'm telling you, words are like so powerful.
Reports on what happened to her after that. The now tragic final memory Tevye left to his fans was him simply having fun and dancing to music.
Wow. That was a good one. Alright, y'all. What do you want to watch next? Do y'all want to do Mr. Nightmare, scary videos caught on Ring cameras? Or do you want to do This Is Why You Lock It Twice, Creepy Tub? I don't think I've ever reacted to any of these channels. Mr. Nightmare, I don't think I have. Which one y'all want to do? Scary videos caught on Ring cameras, volume 3, Mr. Nightmare? Or do you want to do Creepy Tub, This Is Why You Lock It Twice, caught on Ring doorbell? Which one of these do y'all want to do? Out of you 4 people watching, let me know. I'm thinking Mr. Nightmare. What y'all think? I ain't seeing nothing. I'm gonna just do Mr. Nightmare. Let's do this.
This is a part 3 to the scariest things caught
Wait
on
a minute,
doorbell
hold
cameras. And once again, by the end
I
of the
think I've
video,
seen this.
you may consider getting one yourself.
Wait a minute, I've seen this.
In this footage that a viewer sent
no, I
me,
haven't.
a person can be seen crouch walking towards his front door through his doorbell camera. The person was wearing a hat, face mask, and sunglasses, allowing none of his face
Is
to be
this the
seen.
first one? Is this the one you're talking about, the Douglas podcast?
After trying to open the front door and failing, the person starts to fiddle with the doorbell, noticing it's a video doorbell, so he probably tries to take it off.
Okay, we'll do this one.
What likely happened was that when he realized that he couldn't
my
get the
bad,
doorbell
guys.
unmounted without a special screwdriver, he started to hold his hand in front of the camera after ringing the bell. The viewer told me that this happened at 2 in the morning, and so when he heard his doorbell and ring notification go off, he instantly went to his phone to check who was at the door, only to see exactly what you're seeing.
A
The man
hand?
then walks past the doorbell to the side of the house, and by this point, the homeowner was on the phone with 911 reporting the incident.
Oh, my
While on the
ADT
phone
would
with
have been
911,
wanted.
the homeowner heard the doorknob to the side entrance door being fiddled
Shit, my
with,
shit is,
and
if
this
it
was a
goes
door
off
that he had been
one
known to leave
time,
unlocked
my
accidentally
people be
from time to
calling,
time.
like,
However, luckily
ASAP.
on this night,
Any
that
little
wasn't the
thing.
case. Since the
Fire
intruder
alarm
couldn't
going
simply
off,
walk in through either door,
anything like
he started
that,
to say hello
alarm,
repeatedly
anything,
through
they
the door
call. They call
in
my
an
phone
off-putting
instantly.
tone that sounded so overly friendly that it was creepy. The 911 operator told the homeowner not to open the door or to even acknowledge the person. The person would then start to bang on the door for a few moments until seemingly giving up. The police showed up but couldn't help out much based on the video. Later that night, the homeowner received another notification that there was movement at his front door. When he checked the video feed, he couldn't see anyone. He still has no idea who was under that mask and glasses.
Yeah, that's weird.
This following footage was also captured by a viewer's doorbell camera at their old house, which is still active while he tries to sell it. One morning at around 4:30 a.m.,
Is that
his
somebody
cameras
sitting
detected a
over there?
man running from across the street from his neighbor's home, across his front yard, and up to his front door. The man was naked, with one of his hands blocking his privates.
What?
The footage was caught from 2 angles. He was arrested a short while later by local police and was apparently high on crystal meth, and he had removed his clothing due to a fear of snakes being inside of his clothes.
Oh
he was
my
running around the
God.
neighborhood knocking on doors and ringing doorbells yelling for help. The neighborhood is reportedly pretty quiet. The homeowner never had any sort of issues before this. In his words, he ran up my front yard onto my front porch and rang the doorbell. For the next minute or so, he was ringing the doorbell and knocking while pacing back and forth. He looked panicked, and his expression drifted from someone in pain to a look of pure crazy, and at one point said he needs help. After that, he ran off back into the night. The guy was picked up by an officer around 5 a.m. not far from his house. And this footage is why you always check who's at your door before you open it, especially if you have a doorbell camera. If someone who you don't know shows up to your door late at night, don't open it. Unfortunately, in this video, that's exactly what this homeowner did. Around 10 p.m. one night, a suspicious-looking hooded man approaches the front door of a random house rather quickly and aggressively, and he right away tries to open the door. After realizing it's locked, he goes to ring the doorbell. Disappointingly, the homeowner opens the door rather quickly instead of checking who's at his door at this hour
No
first.
way. Are you serious? Where do you live? You see that shit all the time? That's insane. I live in the country. I don't see shit like that.
Hello. Hi. How are you, sir? Who are you? Aaron, how are you?
Good. You need to leave.
See, if I see something, yeah, I'm getting scared because I live in the sticks.
What's the what? What's the stairs here? Come on.
Oh my god, this person just full-blown walked in this dude's house.
Goodbye, you.
He was too nice. He was way too nice. Punching my door like that? Oh no.
The homeowner was
I would've had
likely
to
too
go,
trusting a person, which put him in danger. Even his initial hi
You're
to the
not
stranger
hitting-
at
you're
his door
not
sounded
touching
overly
my shit
friendly,
like that.
considering the man was already creeping in the second the door was opened.
Hello. Hi.
The homeowner pushes the man out, causing him to punch the glass of the door before it's even fully closed. The man then stands there for another
What an
minute or so,
idiot.
fiddling with the doorknob a few
Oh
times.
my god,
though
people
the rest of
got
the footage is
the
cut off.
audacity to do that.
The dialogue is near impossible to completely make out, but it seemed the man was under the influence of drugs or alcohol.
I don't care what
and was
he
likely
was.
attempting to burglarize the home. The homeowner called the police, but the man was gone by the time they arrived. It's unknown if he was found.
Oh my God, you're all the way in Arizona? That's so
This
cool.
image was
I've
posted
never
from the
been
owner
over
of
there
a
on
Ring
that part
camera
of
and
the
a
country.
Facebook group to caution others.
It's
The
probably hot
woman
as
warned
shit
in
in
her
Arizona.
post to
you
beware
know,
a
and
strange
I'd be
man wearing a
complaining
white
here
mask
in West
lurking around the
Virginia.
neighborhood
I
after
can't
her camera
imagine
caught
how
him
hot
trying
it
to
is
look
there.
into her home a little after 10 p.m. one night. The woman said, "I just want my neighbors to be aware and safe. Please, if possible, share this post. Screenshots are welcome." Not sure what colors he was wearing, but had a hoodie and jeans on. The disturbing picture shows the man in the mask
Well, at least
looking
you're
directly
moving.
into the camera. This is exactly the type of image that you'd never want or expect to see come up on your doorbell camera footage. But it's also the kind of image that would make you sure as hell grateful that you had one. Neighbors of the woman also reported
Ew,
seeing
that
the
is
man walking
creepy.
around and approached their front doors. Thankfully, no one opened the door to him.
Oh no, I couldn't imagine living alone and oh my God.
On May 1st, 2020, around
Seeing that,
9:40
that would
p.m.,
creep me
around
out.
the beginning of the
I think
COVID
I've
lockdown,
seen this one before.
a 45-year-old dad, Raymond Hawkins, opened the door to who he believed to be a delivery driver.
He
dropping off
does look like a
parcel.
delivery driver.
Due to new
Like, he
methods
really
of delivery
does.
at the time because of COVID, the alleged delivery driver backed away from the front door to supposedly keep his distance and claimed he needed to take a picture of the package at the doorstep, something many delivery drivers must do for more expensive packages.
Put in your door and take a picture because coronavirus.
At this time, the father had his guard down due to the fact that he had no idea the man in front of him wasn't a delivery driver, and that he was in fact part of a gang that was about to storm into his house, all of whom armed with knives.
That is so sad. That is so sad. I can't remember, was there people injured? Oh God.
Christopher Sargent, the fake delivery driver, lunges at Raymond with a knife and attacks him when he goes to pick up the package, while 3 other masked men follow from behind. Muffled cries come from the house, as there's a struggle between Raymond, his wife, and the robbers. The robbers are only in the house for a few moments before being seen fleeing the house with thousands of dollars worth of items. Raymond and his son suffered non-life-threatening injuries, while his sons were described to be worse. 2 of the culprits would be arrested, Anthony Lascelles and Christopher Sargent, who were both charged with aggravated burglary and possession of a knife. The other 2 culprits were never found. One thing that can be learned from a lot of these videos is that some people will go to crazy lengths to trick other people. The major red flag in this case was that the supposed delivery was taking place at 9:40 p.m., which is way past the time
Yeah,
any notable
come on,
delivery
dude.
company will
You're
deliver
gonna open your
packages. Usually the latest
Well,
being
I ain't gonna lie. I've seen Amazon out at like 6, 7. So, but 9 p.m., anytime after 8, I would be a little more cautious, right?
PM.
Well, I would because I have kids, so.
On April 10th, 2020, this was the footage taken by the Ring doorbell.
You're
of
knocking
a
on my
viewer's
door.
friend
Hell, even
Kayla
if
in
it's
a small
daytime, I'm
California
like,
town.
who the hell is knocking on
Kayla
my
was
damn
being
door?
stalked
Because
by
I
her
don't
crazy
get
former friend
visitors
Thomas,
like
who
that.
became obsessed with her over time and would constantly express his alleged love for her, despite her telling him numerous times that she didn't feel the same way. The week that this footage was taken, Kayla was bombarded with texts and voicemails from Thomas. And as you can see, if you care to pause the video and read some of the texts, it
All
starts
right, I
with
got
what
to. And I'm sorry this upset you. I genuinely hope you have good days no matter what. Okay, I'm glad to see you're yourself again. I'm glad you're okay too. That was scary, and I thought I lost you as my friend. It wasn't the worst. I want to still help you in any way I can. Thanks for apologizing. I know it was genuine.
seems to be Kayla accepting his apology for his behavior.
Maybe tomorrow if
However,
it's okay. I
as the
told
texts and
Megan about
voicemails
this
just keep
because I
coming
needed
in,
comfort
she
from
begins
her.
to realize how crazy he may be.
I hope you can
What you're
understand
about
that
to
I'm a
hear
bit
are some
nervous
audio
to be alone with you after that. Was a bit much for me. No, yeah,
clips from
please.
different
I'm
voicemail.
glad. Of course you need space. I'm happy for you to take it for a while. Please go and recover, I think, and dance and all. I want you to take all the time you need. I didn't do this for any other reason than to leave or to be left. You're safe. You're safe. Be safe. You're always safe, and all of us are making sure. Don't be alarmed. It was only a test.
He
as
left
they
on her
say.
phone after she had stopped answering him.
Hey,
I'm
Kayla.
accepting this role as a bad boy, and I'm sorry, and I'm not sorry. Nothing excuses my behavior because my behavior is what I choose to act. Okay, you're not.
Listen, I want to make sure you're not too worried about what happened at the party last week. I had an amazing time, and I think you're goddamn beautiful. And I'm sorry I got so sick. I wanted to come be with you while you were getting ready, and I was just so totally out of it, and I'm sorry. God, I think I might love you, and I'm sorry, and I'm gonna give you some space. I want to be there for you and be there for you, and I can't get you out of my fucking head, and I want to be there for you. God damn it. So fucking God damn it. And all I can do is think of you and want to be with you, and I want to be with you. I want to be your Flynn Rider, and I want to be everything for you. God damn it, babe. You're fucking amazing. You are amazing. You're my knight in shining armor, and I'm so fucking terrified of you, and God, I love you so much. So much. Please call me back. No, I lied. I'm not gonna give you some space. I'm sorry. I'm coming over. I know you're up and thinking about me. I'm sorry. I'm fucking.
I know you're up and thinking about me. Yeah, not, dude.
I'm not sorry. God, I'm
Get
coming
out of
over.
here.
Fucking, I'm already driving. I'm
What?
driving the whole time. God damn it. God damn it. I'm coming over. Fucking, I'm not gonna give you space. I know you called me back. I saw that. Yep. I know you're up thinking about me. God damn it. Oh, God damn it. I'm coming over. One way or another, I'm coming over. Fucking whatever, however, whatever. God, I'm coming over. I'll see ya. I'll be there in
This
like 10
dude
minutes or
is
whatever. I mean,
fucking
whatever.
out there. Excuse my language. Nuts. He needs to be on medication for sure. What the hell is wrong with him?
I'm coming over right now. Damn it. I'll see ya. Bye.
What?
I love you.
I would say drugs, but man, he honestly
Rough road.
sounds...
Oh, it's a rough road. Fuck you, Kayla. I am fucking crazy. God damn it. Fuck you. I'll drive into the field. God damn it. Taking my dad's car.
Taking
You.
my dad's
Fuck you,
car.
Kayla. I am goddamn crazy. I'm crazy for you. God damn it. I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it for you. I am crazy. Oh, that one could be a cop. That one could be a cop. We just don't know. All right. I'll settle. Anything for you, my queen. Anything for you. I'll settle. I'm going slow. My phone is dying anyway.
I bet it is. You won't shut the hell
By your
up.
house in the middle of the night, though. And I dare you not to have your blinds open to check. I'm crazy. Maybe you'll never know if I did it. I'll do it.
The footage of him showing up to Kayla's house was right after one of his phone calls saying he's coming over.
Nope.
No, it was clear by this point she wanted nothing to do with him. Eventually, Kayla and her friend Ravon would find out that Thomas wasn't even his real name. His real name is Matthew. He'd been using the fake name Thomas Castle, which was a reference to the Marvel character The Punisher. Thomas was a reference to Thomas Jane, the second actor to play the Punisher, and Castle was a reference to Frank Castle, the Punisher's last name.
Oh, I love that
The
TV
fact alone
show.
that he had
Or
been
was it
using a
movie? I
fake
can't
name with his
remember.
friend and supposed
think it was
love
a
of his
TV
life
show. That was a
was
really
already
good
a
one.
huge red flag, and maybe a sign that he was hiding something in his life. The ring footage was taken at 2 in the morning, and after leaving, he would go on to send some more texts, which would progressively get angrier. 4 days after this footage was taken, Kayla and her friend went to the police and filed for a restraining order. He left her alone about a month or so after the restraining order was put into place. Kayla blocked his number and blocked him on social media, and reportedly he basically disappeared from the world, and no one knows where he is now.
Are you kidding me? No one knows where he is now? No, we need to know. He's a nutcase. He needs to be institutionalized. We need to know where he is. How could they do that? Oh my god, that was funny. Yeah, he was insane. Alright, y'all. Should we do another one? Oh my god, it's 11:45. I'm doing the most. Let me just press play and we'll see.
2 years ago, 3 years ago, I live right around the corner. I was coming to tell you that you had a great house.
We'll circle back to her in a bit, but trust me, you're going to want to see how that plays out. Bronx, New York, and Grandma pulled up with a shopping cart like it's bargain day on the porch.
Oh my god, she looks crazy. What the hell?
My stuff? Why you took my stuff?
Oh my god, she took off.
Titusville, Florida. This guy shows up at midnight with some sketchy request.
These doorbell cameras are freaking crazy.
You don't know me.
So then what are you doing?
Somebody got one of my AirPods in there. One of my AirPods is in there. I must have lost it and somebody picked it up. It's showing me exactly where it's at. I got GPS on it. It's showing exactly where it's at. I don't want to get the police involved. I will. All right.
Like, what are you even doing, dude? Homeowner shuts it down, and suddenly he's out of there. Baltimore, Maryland.
That's
Turns
sad,
out
because
even a
had that
tall
been an
fence
older person,
isn't
they
enough
probably
to
would have
keep
let
some
him
folks
in and
out.
been like, oh, come on in, honey. Did y'all see them rats running?
Jamaica, New York, and honestly, I'll never get why some folks leave their packages out for days.
Probably because they ain't home.
Y'all, just use a locker, or at least grab it before it becomes community property.
Excuse me.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Nah, I'm not saying
Norfolk,
excuse me. I'm
Virginia.
saying put my shit down now before I can whoop your ass.
Honestly, lock it up, y'all. They're out there. Virginia Beach, Virginia. And this one's a classic. She delivers the package, snaps a pic for proof, then turns right around and steals it. Like, ma'am, you work for the scam and the delivery team now? Township of Washington, New Jersey. And here we go again.
Hello?
But bad news, buddy. The homeowner's watching it all go down live. Let's see how this one plays out.
Yeah, he was so nonchalant about it.
Hello?
FedEx.
For what? For what? So I'm going to leave it. What's that? No, I said, why are you going to leave it? Because he took a picture of it like he left it on the porch. I saw him through the ring.
I was looking at him through the window.
Yeah.
I thought he would leave it.
Yeah. He took a picture.
Oh, nah, I'd rip that shit right out of his hand.
Thank you. His signature there? Thank you. Oh, that's actually... Yeah, it was actually yours. Exactly. Yeah. That's why he told me. Yes, exactly.
In Sun Valley, Nevada, two guys show up with a serious sounding request. But the whole thing? It feels off. Let's find out. Was it legit or just another late night sketch fest?
Can I help you?
Yeah, we tracked some AirPods here.
Yeah, sorry, you guys got the wrong house.
It's saying they're right here.
Oh
Yeah,
my
no, brother, you
god.
got the wrong.
What the hell? So this shit was a scam the whole time? The AirPod scam? I had no idea. So these kids are like trying to test. You could tell they're testing it out. They don't really know what to say. The one's fucking laughing like, what do I say next?
House.
Wow. So there was a whole scam about, hey, my AirPods are here.
363 W 2nd Avenue?
Yep, this is it, but I don't got no AirPods here.
You got neighbors? Okay, look, hold on. I'm gonna show you this to the Ring camera.
It's saying they're right here.
Yeah, again, I don't got anything here, brother.
You got neighbors?
Yeah, there's neighbors
Like,
next door, down below you. There's other ones as well.
Alright, do you have any, like kids, anything?
Yeah, I got kids, but they've been with me the whole time.
Alright, then.
Yeah, because where'd you lose them by?
Hey, where'd you lose them for? I'll look for them, but somebody picked them up.
Idaho Falls, Idaho. And yep, this is why you never forget to lock your doors. One twist of that handle, and it could have gone way worse. Seriously, y'all, double check.
Damn, he is a mess up.
El Paso, Texas, and this one's just creepy. Guy on a motorcycle starts circling a woman, like full on trying to intimidate her.
What the hell?
It's a harsh reminder. Walking at night can be straight up dangerous, especially for women.
Oh no, you're not messing with me like that. What a weirdo. People are so
Jacksonville,
weird.
Florida.
Yeah, that
Hello?
AirPod shit was
You was on
weird,
the phone,
right?
You was on the phone? You was on the
You
phone?
know, my dumb ass probably would have fell for that shit. I would, because I got kids
Answer the
that are
phone.
like
I
teenagers.
see
I'd have been
what-
like, what the hell is, does somebody
Answer the
leave their
phone.
AirPods in
These
here with one
girls
of your
showed up
friends?
at 3 a.m., jiggling the door handle, making threats, and the homeowner never even seen them before. They came back multiple times.
Is that girl wearing shorts or underwear?
Meanwhile, in Spokane, Washington, this lady's just standing there, being weird, and then starts vandalizing the place.
Man, she looks tore up from the floor up. Her
Sorry,
eyes are
we're not
big.
interested. Have a great day.
Have a great day. Mom!
Yeah, not subtle.
Mom, put it back, put it back.
Oh my god, she has her kid with her?
No, what did you do, Mom?
She did get arrested, though, thankfully. Let's hope that's the last time she shows up here.
Aw, her poor kid seems so sweet, and she was so sad and scared. Like, what is her mom doing? Do you hear her kid, like, pleading her to stop? That is so sad that kids have to grow up like that.
Seattle, Washington. And yeah, this one's pretty concerning. Guy rolls up and tries to unlock the
Damn.
pet door with some kind of tool.
What?
Real quick, if you're into this kind of content, don't forget to like the video. It helps get it out to more people and keeps the community aware of what's really
What are
going
you
on
gonna do?
out there.
Crawl through a doggy
All right,
door?
back to the madness.
Wow. The links people go through are insane.
Like, sir, you're not squeezing through that thing. Be serious.
He
Lock
tried.
your doors, y'all.
He
and maybe
certainly
your
tried.
pet doors too. Springfield, Ohio.
Oh, come here.
And we've got an elderly cat thief on the loose. She's out here roaming the neighborhood with cat food in a carrier, trying to lure cats like it's some feline heist mission.
No way.
You don't like pigs, do you?
Them cats are even running from her.
Albuquerque, New Mexico. It's 1:30 in the morning, and these girls show up ringing the doorbell twice.
Well, it's definitely not this one. This one's quiet. Are you sure?
They must be drunk.
Why would I lock the door?
They're laughing like it's some kind of joke. But ladies, disturbing people at this hour? Yeah, that's not a hobby. Go home. Go to bed.
I know these scammers are freaking
Daytona Beach,
good.
Florida.
Some of them are
And
just
yep,
like
this is what happens.
I
when
would
you
believe
leave
them.
the
I
car
really
doors
would.
unlocked.
Some of them. Oh my god, I hate thieves. They are the worst. Thieves and liars.
Lock it up, even in your own driveway. Titusville, Florida. This lady spots a grill on someone's porch, snaps a pic, and sends it to her boyfriend.
A grill?
Later
What
that
are you gonna do?
night,
Carry the Oh
he
my
shows up
god.
and straight up steals it.
Oh my god. I said, what are you gonna do? Carry the grill home? And they fucking did.
Asheville, North Carolina. And who are these guys just hanging out in someone's driveway at 2 a.m.?
This is a message to your local dealer. Not actually your dealer, but yeah. My name ain't Takias. Why are you sleeping so early? Alright, peace.
Toledo, Ohio. And this guy is definitely on something. Wanders straight into someone's backyard. Homeowner didn't waste a second. Called the cops and they showed up fast. Let's see how this one plays out.
Damn, they did show up fast. They had to have been in the area, because they showed up fast as shit.
Stay right there. How can I move? I have my mates. Can I move? How can I stand up? I'm mates. Stand up. How? I'm mates. Stand up. I'm mates. Put your hands behind your back. No, I am. How can I follow you, bro? What you got going on? Come on. Let's get it over with. Let's get it over with. Bro, I can't see, bro. I can't see. Ain't nothing in my pocket. Nothing. I don't even know where you search. I'm telling you. Ain't nothing in my pocket. Man, my eyes. So y'all, my eyes. You want me to go? I can't walk, bro. My eyes.
We're moving, I'm telling you.
I can't see.
Let's go.
Man, press your red, bro.
Toledo, Ohio.
7. That's misleading.
Can I help you?
Hey, I'm looking for Rachel. I'm looking for 4426 or 62.
That's not me. That's not me.
Sorry about that. Didn't mean to disturb you.
Yeah, you good. Go
Jesse.
on.
Yep. Y'all have a good one.
Go home, rock star.
Aw. At least he was nice. he said go home, rock star.
Seattle, Washington. And honestly, I don't even know what to say.
Oh my god. People are freaking insane. What the hell? He showed up with, what are them things called?
Like, how are we even supposed to protect our homes when this is what we're dealing with? It's frustrating.
Is that the things you cut like a deadbolt with? Wow. Bolt cutters. Jesus. I don't know why it took me 10 years to figure that out.
Spokane, Washington.
Oh my god, no he ain't gonna open the box.
But surprise, it's cat litter. He takes one look and bails.
That's what you get.
Like, nah, not worth it.
Like, dude, the box says Chewy on it. Chewy. It's gonna be pet related.
Rochester, New York. And here comes Grandpa, ringing the doorbell at midnight with some kind of weird request. Like, sir, what are we doing out here this late?
He
Let's
just
see
got
what
out
he's
of the
got to say.
hospital. Look at his wrist.
We'll be there in a moment.
Can I talk to you, please? No, it's nothing like that. I'm not a criminal or anything. I wanted to know if you had an extra folding chair that I could borrow. Pardon me? Okay, thank you anyways. Thank you anyways. God bless you.
Wow. So he wanted a folding chair. Aww.
And I better not see none of my chairs missing. I will call the police on you. Okay, I'm gonna call the police anyway. I'm gonna call them anyway.
Call the station.
Rochester, New York. And yep, here comes another grandpa. This time shopping for shoes and plants.
You guys, do you notice all these? Is this the same grandpa? Did you just notice that both grandpas have a hospital bracelets on? Like they just left the damn hospital?
Off someone's porch.
He's like, they're a
He's
little
out here
big,
like,
but I could do it.
Which size fits me best?
Yeah.
Seriously though, why are we seeing so many grandpas out here at midnight doing this stuff?
Yeah, and they just left the hospital. Weird. They could have passed for brothers.
Oof, classic porch pirate on the prowl.
What's he stealing?
Hey, put that back! Put that back! You stole my radio. You... Next, I'm beating your next.
Jacksonville, Florida. And we've got a full-on serial porch pirate out here. Whole neighborhood's getting hit. Y'all, this dude needs to be stopped. Athens, Georgia. No knock, no words, just creepy giggles.
Y'all, that is weird.
Yeah, I'm locking every door after this one.
What the hell?
Hey, come here.
Uniondale, New York. And this porch pirate really took his sweet time, just casually stealing someone's groceries.
Yo, is everything all right? What are you doing? Is everything okay? Is everything okay? What are you doing?
You know, decent people would have put all
What are
that
you
shit
doing?
back and would have been scared. But no, not this asshole.
Lake Havasu City, Arizona. This lady rings the doorbell, then starts peeking through the screen door. Like, ma'am, if this is the wrong house, why are you looking inside? Yeah, that's not curiosity. That's a red flag.
Wrong house. Who's that?
What do you mean the wrong house?
Meanwhile, in Sun Valley, Nevada, these two dudes are just standing outside, acting sketchy.
West Reno? Yeah, no, man. I've been at work all day. That's it. Nothing else. Been home all day.
Damn, they're still trying it.
Where do you work at, sir? Was he last time at his work?
Are you fucking
At my
kidding me?
work, I work up by Mayan and McCarran.
No, this dude ain't answering their questions. He's actually answering their questions. What the? I would have been like, it's none of your damn business. I'd be damned if I'm telling two strangers at my door where the fuck I work at. Get the hell out, off my porch, out my yard, all that.
What do you do? Like, what do you work? Like,
No! Please don't tell him.
Same job, like, maybe you would want to do.
For your family's sake, do
All
not
right,
tell him.
man. Well, if we can't get to the down, like the bottom, like your bottom neighbors, then we might have to call the police
You know what? I'll
But
call the
that's
police right now, and they can come on down, because this is pretty late for you guys to be coming around houses right now, brother.
but stealing is also not
Yeah,
cool
you know
either.
what? I'll just call the cops instead right now, because it's fucking late for you guys to be out here in the bike right now.
All right, cool. Sounds good. All right, thank you. I appreciate that.
And if you're really there for a good reason, why bounce the second someone mentions the cops?
Yeah, they left quick. Oh my God, these scammers, y'all. Please be careful, because I know I'll be falling victim to them too. Sometimes when I'm out and I be riding by and like I'll give the homeless people who stand, because we have a lot of those people, like when I'm out at the store and like they're at every corner, every stoplight, and I'll give them a few bucks sometimes, or whatever I have laying around, I'll give it to them. But I've heard stories of a lot of people saying, oh, they're panhandlers. Like, they actually drive there and they get in their car and they leave. Like, they're not actually homeless and they don't need your help. But that's all I'm saying. Like, I'm pretty good at picking up and reading on people. So, to me, they look like, but hell, I don't know. They could be scamming me too, for all I know. I don't know. But I just feel like I do what's right in my heart, you know? But if you guys stuck around this long, thank y'all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I had fun. This was awesome. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I will see y'all in the next video. And before you guys leave, don't forget to thumbs up this live and subscribe if you're new here also. But it was fun talking to you. Shout out the Douglas Podcast. Thank you so much for sticking around, and thank you, Chantel, for sticking around. I really appreciate you guys a lot. Thanks for being here. No problem. You have a great weekend too, you guys. I will see y'all soon. Bye, you guys.